Hey ladies and gentlemen, Richard Core Kenobi here, and I'm back again to give you another honest thoughts. I figured you guys deserve more of these. So, yes, today my honest thoughts are going to be about Samurai Jack Season 5. Now, what we're going to do, we're just going to talk about how the season has been so far, how much it's accomplished in 2 months, and how I think it originally should have ended, and finally, just how excited we all are for the finale this weekend. So, yes, now, again, it's been no secret that we all have loved Season 5. We all have adored it so much. It's been amazing. Each episode has been very good at progressing the story along. Each episode just surprises you on how much this is the same series we all know, but it's taken in a mature, very moderate way that other cartoons based off continuations, which lack thereof, or reboots have been afraid to go. Samurai Jack is not afraid to go there. It has shown that. So, the success of how Season 5 has been doing, it's been trending like crazy. These past 4 episodes have been the 5th highest rated TV show in the Nielsen. So what does that mean? That means every Saturday that it's on, it's in the top 5 with other shows. Like, okay, for example, last week's was in the top 5 with Doctor Who and Saturday Night Live. That's a big accomplishment. So, yes, immediately the show has been doing good. I'm pretty sure merchandise has been doing good. It's just been overall getting very good critical reviews. It's the most, it surprises me how amazingly reviewed it is. Now there are weaker episodes in some eyes, but it's still a great season. So, yes, I myself have even expressed that. So, overall, this season has been great, and it's sad that it's gonna have to go. I mean, don't even get me started on that. I'm gonna miss the show, and I'm just happy it came back one last time, and it was able to change the world. It was able to make studios realize how to do proper continuations, and it shows that, yes, the fan base is popular enough to where the show can go on to do great things, and I think Samurai Jack is going to be the ultimate example of how you do a show in general. So, yes. Of course, yeah, I just can't think of anything else to say. I mean, if I give it any much praise, honestly, I don't think it can do it justice. If all you have to do is just go back, rewatch all 9 episodes to the finale, or even go back and watch the original seasons. I mean, that's the only way you can do it justice. Just talking about it, it's just hard to believe. So, yes. Now, let's talk about something else, because I know this has been a nitpick for everybody, and even though we're loving the show, we can't all deny that there is a small part of us that wanted this to drag out. Now, I myself wanted this season to be 15, 16 episodes, which would have been longer than the other 4 seasons, and it would have given us chances to develop Ashi and Jack's relationship, given us an opportunity to see Jack and the Scotsman reunite, maybe show a flashback episode, or hell, show the army being assembled, and have Jack and Ashi go around recruiting everybody in a montage. Have Scaramouche tell Aku, have Aku prepare to go find Jack. And then finally end the show, end the season in a 3-parter. That would have been cool if it would have ended. Like, have it be one epic grand scale finale like how we used to have great shows. I mean, you look at Avatar, Korra, you look at Teen Titans, the original, specifically the, not the last episode, but the episodes before that. Like, all these other great shows used to have epic grand scale, fights and great build up to it. And it's a shame we don't get that anymore. We get 2-parters, but remember the days when we used to get 4-parters? Like, that's how big the story was. That's how big the scale of it was. And I was expecting that. Again, speaking on all of us, we were all expecting that. But unfortunately, Genndy said 10 episodes. And immediately, I think Genndy Tartakovsky realized that, yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have to sacrifice some things, and we're going to have to keep this at a very fast pace, because I've gone back and watched the older episodes of this season. Episode 3 is the only rare episode. There have been others, but episode 3 was a very slow episode, and it's a shame that these last few episodes have been just going by that fast. It's crazy. And again, I know we need to already go through this, but again, I just think it would have been amazing if maybe we could have dragged this out. Maybe we could have had more, because that's what we want. We want more. However, despite all of that, I think what Genndy Tartakovsky is going to go down as, he's going to go down as somebody who was able to make a fast-paced season work. Now, regardless of what your thoughts are on the fast pace of this season, I would take the fast pace rather than this season being dragged out too much. Because again, you have to find the perfect balance. And I honestly think if Genndy Tartakovsky were to extend this to 14 episodes, I think that would have been the perfect balance. You know, give us one extra episode. There you go. That would have been perfect. Everybody would have enjoyed that, and it would have been a win-win. But understandably, what everybody must remember is that these 10 episodes were meant to be a movie. So, yes. So that is why they're like this. That's why they're going this fast, because it's trying to have the pace of a movie. And ultimately, that's what this is. This is just a 5-hour movie. So, yes, it is sad, but I'm just saying that I don't think I've ever seen fast-paced episodes, or overall a fast-paced season done this well. It's incredible, and the way Genndy has done it, I think other shows can now look at this and say, okay, we can do that, but we can improve on it to make it feel like we're not ripping it off. So, you see, there is the point there. That's a good thing right there. So, yes. Now, also, too, how excited we all are for the finale. We're beyond excited. I'm beyond excited, because it's going to be a great way to finally get a proper conclusion. However, I'm still sad that we unfortunately cannot get what we want. We can't see Jack meet the army. We can't see the Scotsman assemble the army. We can't see what would have been good to be dragged out. And that's a shame, because I honestly think that would have made it better. And understandably, I think Genndy Tartakovsky, he realizes this, but again, you have to make sacrifices for this kind of substance and this kind of storytelling. So will it be good? That's the question. You know, how will the execution of this work? And for those of you who have seen the last episode, which you have, I think you can already get an idea. I already have half of the knowledge of how this is going to end, based on what this has been telling us, and just what episode 9 just told us. I think I can already guess where this is going to end. And if it's true that it's going this direction, it's a shame we can't see more, because Genndy Tartakovsky did also say that this is going to be an emotional ending. So, either somebody is going to die, or something is going to happen. Now, of course, everybody does not have to worry. No, Jack is not going to die, because that, one, it's pretty much contradictory to what the overall story for this has been. Because what is Jack's purpose? What is he trying to do? Go back to the past. If he dies, it's not only contradicting to the overall story and purpose of the character, it's also very anticlimactic, and that's not what we want. We don't want that. We want to see Jack either go home, or we want to see something else that gives us that emotional feeling. So, yes. Also, we just want this show to end on the greatest of terms, and it's a shame we can not get that for other shows in this day and age. We haven't gotten that for other shows in this day and age. I mean, yes, if you want to count Legend of Korra, okay, fine, Legend of Korra, yeah, sure. But other than that, what other shows have been able to go this far and go this distance before? Not many. But Samurai Jack has taught us that not only is the fan base still strong for this, but also too, if it's written, taken well, in a new modern direction, and if it can bring in everybody, then there is still potential for this to be just as popular, if not more popular now than it ever was back then. Because that's the thing. I remember the popularity of Samurai Jack back in the early 2000s, but it was never this popular. Now, Samurai Jack is popular. Every Saturday is dominated by Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack has now beaten Dragon Ball Super. It is now the #1 highest watched show besides Dragon Ball Super. Now, again, some of you can make of that what you will, but that's not trying to stomp on anyone's toes. That's just me saying that that's how much this show has changed. That's how the popularity has changed. The fact that Samurai Jack can compete with a popular anime that's been around for 30 years, and it can even be #1, and it can also be in the top 5 Nielsen highest viewed shows, that is so much to grasp, isn't it? It's crazy. And I never would have thought it would get this way. It's always trending on Twitter immediately, and everybody immediately posts their reactions, their reviews, their thoughts. We all give our voices, and we explain why we're loving this. And everyone knows that. This is going to make history right here. Now, what kind of history am I talking about, you're asking? I'm not talking about this episode, this overall season is going to be, oh yeah, it's going to be better than any other show. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not trying to over-exaggerate it. I'm not trying to overhype it. I'm just saying that, okay, in terms of cartoons that have come back, gotten their continuation, ended how we wanted it to end, or at least kind of, Samurai Jack is the only contender to that. It is the first, and it has already now become the catalyst for it. So let's say next year, Cartoon Network and Adult Swim decide they want to bring other shows back to give it their proper continuations. And unfortunately, no, Teen Titans is not going to be on that list because of that other show, and also to the live-action Titans. So, sorry. I know, that's sad. Damn it. But think about it. We could get other continuations of shows. Megas XLR, Johnny Bravo. Other shows from long ago can come back, be redesigned, redone in the modern day, and they could have great modern day storytelling. That could be amazing. How awesome would that be? And Samurai Jack would be the one that started it. And Adult Swim realizes that. Hell, even Genndy Tartakovsky has said that he's okay with people continuing Samurai Jack after he ends it. So we could actually, and Tara Strong and Greg, of course, who is Aku's voice actor, and Iroh, they have expressed that they want to do more seasons. Tara Strong literally said she wants 3 more seasons. Greg says he'd be happy to do 3 more seasons. So the cast is already saying that they want more seasons. And Adult Swim and Toonami, they're looking at these views. They're looking at these ratings for Samurai Jack, and they're going to be thinking to themselves, you know what? We have to find a way to continue this in some way, shape, or form. Because, again, once this show ends, what's going to take the time slot? What is going to take the time slot and get this kind of views, recognition, and high ratings? Yeah, we'll still have Dragon Ball Super. Yes, we'll still have Attack on Titan. Some people even said Rick and Morty. Yes, we'll have other shows, but that's the problem. Samurai Jack is now bringing people either back to watch Toonami, or it's either bringing in new people who want to see this show. And immediately, if they can take advantage of that, they'll probably say, you know what, we'll give it 3 more seasons, but these 3 seasons will be a prequel to season 5. That could be awesome. And they could probably not even call them season 6, 7, and 8, because technically they're not continuations of season 5. They could just call this Samurai Jack, the 50-year time gap season. And we could see Phil LaMarr, Greg come back. We could see everybody come back to work on this show. However, again, that's only if everyone can come back, because again, this is what made this show so special. Most of the people who worked on this show went on to do other things. Brian, the storyboard, he went to storyboard the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Scott, he went to do other things. Every one of these people who worked on this went on to do great things. Genndy Tartakovsky is no different. But see, that's the thing. If we can get a continuation, I think we could see maybe if the network sees enough interest, maybe they could get other shows. Maybe they can get other networks to do this. Like, I mean, hell, Disney is obviously still going strong with its continuation of Star and other shows, and of course its newest reboot of DuckTales, which will be coming out soon. But this could also wake Cartoon Network up. They could decide to do something. Hell, this could even get Nickelodeon out of their jam, because God knows Nickelodeon needs something. So yes, my point is that if we're loud enough, and if we all of you who are subscribed to my channel, if all of us tune in on Saturday and check out this finale, and if Samurai Jack manages to crack the top 3, and if it's trending even after Dragon Ball Super, even after other Adult Swim shows come on, then there we go. That will be it. Toonami is going to look at that and they're going to say, okay, we need to think about something. They'll talk to Genndy Tartakovsky and they'll ask him what does he want to do. Because, again, we've already stated that Genndy Tartakovsky said that this season is his last season. This is the ending to the whole show. But yet he's okay with other people continuing to fill in the gaps. Because there's 50 years missing, so we can get 3 seasons to continue that, and maybe the 3 seasons can be 20 episodes. There's so much endless possibilities here, but I really hope Toonami does realize that and try and do something. Overall, guys, I've had so much fun with this show. I have felt like a kid again watching this. It is amazing how this show has come back, and it's reminded us how always take quality over quantity. That's the problem in the day and age we live in cartoons. It's always quantity. It's never quality. This show has shown us that quality is and always was, always is, and always will be what makes a TV show. This is important. And Samurai Jack is now becoming the catalyst to bringing back old shows that never got that continuation, to finally get a proper conclusion. And now, Samurai Jack could make history. And if this season doesn't win an Emmy, which again, it should win an Emmy. This is Emmy, the show won Emmys before, so if this show can win an Emmy, then there you go. All 5 seasons are not only well-known, all 5 seasons are not just perfect. This entire show is now a critically acclaimed show. It is a critically acclaimed animated TV show. And that is amazing. So, yes. Now, one last thing. This show has made some inspirations for other shows to come back. Young Justice Season 3 is now coming back. And regardless if you want to say it was because of this show, and Young Justice will now be the proper catalyst to how we can still save and get old cartoons back, but we can also see that they have amazing potential to do amazing in this day and age, if we all tune in and help. So yes, guys, that is my overall thoughts on it. Again, I'm going to miss this show so much. It was an honor reviewing this show. I am excited to see what happens. If it's good or bad, I don't care, because I'm just happy that this show came back, it made its mark, it left its mark, and it earned the right to be up there with the best top qualities of TV shows, I should say. And I am. I really hope that Cartoon Network and Adult Swim, specifically Cartoon Network, I hope they look at this and this makes them want to get their shit together. This makes Nickelodeon want to get their shit together. This causes every network to bring out old cartoons from their libraries and give it another chance to do good in modern day. I hope so, and maybe that'll happen. So, yes, guys, if you enjoyed this honest thoughts, then please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below everything I just said. Let me know. Get a discussion going. Let's talk about this. What do you think's going to happen? What cartoon show do you want to come back for the modern day? And just let me know. I always read your guys' comments. And by the way, to people who are commenting to ask, can I react to older videos like from Mastar Media and others? Again, always go and click on my channel and scroll through my videos, and if I've reacted to it, you'll find what you're looking for. So yes, guys, thank you so much, and until then, this is Richard Core Kenobi saying, may the Force be with you all. Later, guys.